Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Rahi Speaks. I'm so happy you're here with us today. Honestly, this is one of my favorite episodes we've done in a while.
Hey, welcome. And if you're new here, oh my goodness, you picked the perfect episode to start with. Seriously, this one is going to be so useful for you.
You know, I was thinking about this the other day. When I first started learning English, the thing that scared me the most wasn't grammar, it wasn't vocabulary, it was just opening my mouth and saying something. Anything.
Right? Like, you know what you want to say in your head, but the words just don't come out the way you want them to.
Exactly. And that's why today's episode is so special. We're talking about A1 English, the 12 essential beginner phrases you absolutely must know.
And I love this topic because these aren't just textbook phrases. These are the phrases that real people use every single day in New York, in London, in San Francisco, everywhere.
By the end of this episode, you're going to feel confident enough to start a conversation in English, respond when someone speaks to you, and honestly, you're going to sound so much more natural.
Here's a question for you before we dive in. Think about the very first English phrase you ever learned. Was it hello? Was it thank you? Drop it in the comments right now. We want to know.
And hey, if you're watching on YouTube, please hit that like button and subscribe to Rahi Speaks. We upload every day or every 2 days, so there's always something new here for you.
Okay, are you ready? Let's get into it. These 12 phrases are going to change the way you speak English starting today.
All right, let's start with the foundation. Section 1. The first 4 essential phrases every beginner needs. Now, the beautiful thing about A1 English is this. You don't need hundreds of words. You just need the right words. And the first one is so simple, but so powerful. Phrase number 1, hello, my name is. The structure is easy. Hello plus my name is plus your name. That's it.
So, for example, you could say, hello, my name is Anna. Or if you're in a slightly more casual situation, maybe you've just walked into a coffee shop in London and someone's being friendly. You could say, hi, my name's James. See how my name's is the contracted, more natural version?
Yes, and that contraction, my name's, that's what makes you sound like a real English speaker instead of someone reading from a textbook. Trust me on this one. Native speakers almost never say the full my name is, unless they're being very formal.
Can you pause right now and say it out loud? Hello, my name is, and then add your name. Go ahead, we'll wait.
Now, phrase number 2. Nice to meet you. This is what you say right after you introduce yourself or right after someone introduces themselves to you. It's polite, it's warm, and everyone loves hearing it.
So the mini dialogue looks like this. David says, hello, my name is David. Matilda replies, hi, David, nice to meet you. Simple, right? But so important.
And here's the negative or variation worth knowing. Sometimes you'll hear people say, nice to meet you too. The to comes at the end when you're responding to someone who said it first. So Matilda says, nice to meet you, and David replies, nice to meet you too.
Phrase 3, how are you? Now, this one looks simple, but oh, there are so many ways to answer it. The most common beginner answer is, I'm fine, thank you. But you know what? Real English speakers also say, I'm good, thanks, or pretty good, how about you?
That last one, pretty good, how about you, is so natural. You're answering and you're keeping the conversation going. That's the secret to not having awkward silences.
Here's a little practice for you. If someone asks you, how are you, right now, what would you say? Write your answer in the comments. Seriously, do it. We read every single one.
And phrase number 4, where are you from? Structure, where plus are plus you plus from. And your answer is, I'm from plus your country or city.
So Where are you from? I'm from Canada. Or I'm from New York. Short, clear, confident.
You know, this phrase alone can start an entire conversation. Someone says, "Where are you from?" You answer. They say, "Oh, really? I've always wanted to visit there." And suddenly you're talking for 20 minutes.
That's the magic of just knowing these small phrases. They open doors. Okay, quick recap of section 1. We covered hello, my name is, nice to meet you, how are you, and where are you from? 4 phrases, infinite conversations. Hold on to those.
Okay, building on what we just learned, let's move into section 2, phrases 5 through 8. These are the phrases that help you survive and thrive in any everyday English situation.
And I want to say, actually, these are the ones I personally wish someone had taught me earlier, because these phrases, they solve problems.
Phrase number 5. Can you repeat that, please? Oh, this one. This is your safety net. In real life, people speak fast. People mumble, people use slang you haven't heard yet. And instead of just nodding and pretending you understood, which honestly we've all done, you can just say, "Can you repeat that, please?"
Here's the structure. Can plus you plus repeat that plus please. Very polite, very natural. In a more casual setting, you might also hear people say, "Sorry, what?" or "Come again?" But "can you repeat that, please?" is the perfect beginner phrase because it works everywhere.
Imagine you're at a cafe in San Francisco. The barista says something quickly and you didn't catch it. Instead of panicking, you just smile and say, "Can you repeat that, please?" They will always, always be happy to help. People are kind when you're learning.
Phrase 6. I don't understand. 3 words that could save you from so much confusion. I don't understand. Or the slightly longer version. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Can you speak more slowly, please?
That longer version? That's phrase 6 and a bonus phrase all in one. "Can you speak more slowly, please?" is something learners don't realize they're allowed to say. But you are. You absolutely are.
Let's do a quick dialogue. James is talking to Anna at a conference in London. James speaks a little too fast. Anna says, "I'm sorry, I don't understand. Can you speak more slowly, please?" James slows down and repeats himself. Done. Problem solved. No awkwardness.
First tip for this section, always add please at the end of any request. It makes everything sound polite and warm. Second tip, don't be embarrassed to say you don't understand. It's not weakness. It's actually very smart communication.
Third tip, if someone repeats themselves and you still don't understand, it's completely fine to say, "I'm sorry, my English is still improving. Could you write that down?" People will respect you for that.
Phrase 7. How much does this cost? This is practical survival English. You're shopping, you're at a market, you're ordering something. How much is this cost? Is your phrase.
Short version that's totally acceptable in casual settings. How much is this? You'll hear it all the time in shops across the UK and the US.
And phrase 8. Where is the bathroom? We're laughing a little, but honestly, this phrase is essential. Where is the bathroom? In the US, they often say bathroom or restroom. In the UK, you'll hear toilet or loo. But where is the bathroom works everywhere.
Can you try saying all 4 phrases from section 2 out loud right now? Can you repeat that, please? I don't understand. How much does this cost? Where is the bathroom? Go ahead, say them. Speaking out loud is the fastest way to learn. Write in the comments which one you think you'll use first.
We're in the home stretch now. Section 3, phrases 9 through 12. These are the phrases that make people think, wow, this person really speaks English well.
Yes, these are the ones that add personality to your English. They're not just functional, they're friendly.
Phrase 9. I'd like. This is how you order things, request things, and express what you want in a very polite, natural way. I'd like is the contracted form of I would like, and it's slightly more formal than just saying I want, but it doesn't sound stiff.
So instead of saying, I want a coffee, which is grammatically fine but sounds a little blunt, you say, I'd like a coffee, please. Instantly sounds more natural, more polished.
At a restaurant in New York, you might say, I'd like the pasta, please. At a hotel in London, I'd like a room for 2 nights, please. This phrase works everywhere.
Phrase 10. Can I help ye? Now, this one you'll hear from other people a lot. In shops, in offices, from colleagues. But knowing how to say it yourself is also important because it shows you're confident and engaged.
And the connected phrase, can you help me, is equally important. Excuse me, can you help me? Is a perfect way to get someone's attention politely.
The difference in tone is everything here. Can you help me? With stress on help, sounds urgent. Can you help me? Said calmly and with a smile, sounds friendly and normal. Try both. Feel the difference.
Phrase 11. I'm sorry. 2 words, massive impact. I'm sorry is used in English far more often than in many other languages. You say it when you bump into someone, when you're late, when you didn't hear something, even when something unfortunate happens to someone else.
For example, you accidentally bump into someone on the tube in London.
Oh, I'm sorry.
They'll say, no worries, or it's fine. And that's the whole interaction. Clean, polite, done.
And phrase 12, our final one, thank you so much. Thank you is basic. Thank you so much is warm and human. Add so much and you immediately sound more natural, more genuine.
Even better, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. That sentence will make anyone smile. It's phrases like that which build real connections with people.
Practice these 4 out loud right now. I'd like a coffee, please. Can you help me? I'm sorry. Thank you so much. Go ahead. Say them like you mean them. Comment below which one felt the most natural for you.
And here's a little structural reminder. Notice that almost all 12 phrases we've covered today follow very simple patterns. Subject plus verb. Short sentences. Clear meaning. That's the beauty of A1 English. Simple doesn't mean weak. Simple means powerful.
Okay, real talk time. Mistake section. And look, I'm going to be honest with you. I've made every single one of these mistakes myself.
Same. Absolutely same. And the good news is, once you know the mistake, you fix it so fast.
Common mistake number 1. Saying, I am fine when someone asks, how are you? In a casual setting. Now, I am fine isn't wrong exactly, but it sounds a bit flat and overly formal in conversation. Native speakers say, I'm fine, or even better, I'm good, or pretty good, thanks.
So the incorrect version sounds like, I am fine. The natural version sounds like, I'm good, thanks. How about you? Feel the difference? One sounds like a robot. One sounds like a person.
Mistake number 2. Forgetting please on requests. Saying, give me a coffee, instead of, can I have a coffee, please? In English, especially in the UK, politeness is everything. Forgetting please can make you sound rude, even when you don't mean to be.
The fix is easy. Just get into the habit of ending every request with please. It becomes automatic very quickly.
Mistake number 3. Translating directly from your native language. Oh, this one is so common. Every language has its own logic. Sometimes learners say things that are technically English words, but the sentence structure is from their first language. For example, saying, I have hunger instead of I'm hungry, or he is having 30 years instead of he is 30 years old.
The best fix for this? Listen to real English conversations as much as you can. Podcasts, YouTube channels, like Rahi Speaks, TV shows, movies. The more you hear natural English, the more natural your own English becomes.
Mistake number 4. Being afraid to speak because of mistakes. Honestly, this might be the biggest mistake of all. Staying silent because you're scared of saying something wrong. But here's the truth. Every single fluent English speaker made thousands of mistakes on the way to fluency. Every single one.
The people in New York, in London, in Toronto, they're not going to judge you for trying. They appreciate the effort. They genuinely do. So speak, make mistakes, learn, and speak again.
Say it with me. Mistakes are proof that you're trying, and trying is how you improve.
You've got this. We believe in you. Now, let's do a little practice round to put it all together.
All right, interactive practice time. This is one of my favorite parts of every episode. I'm going to give you a situation and 2 possible responses. You choose the better one. Ready? Situation 1. You're in a shop in London and you want to know the price of something. Do you say, option A, what is the price of this item? Or option B, how much is this?
Option B. How much is this? Sounds completely natural. Option A isn't wrong, but it sounds very formal, almost like you're writing a letter, not having a conversation.
Situation 2. Someone says something to you too quickly and you didn't catch it. Do you say option A, I cannot hear your words? Or option B, sorry, can you repeat that?
Option B. Every time. I cannot hear your words sounds unnatural. Sorry, can you repeat that? Is exactly what a real English speaker would say. Simple, polite, effective.
Say it out loud. Sorry, can you repeat that? Go on, say it to your screen. No one's judging you here.
Situation 3. You accidentally bump into someone at a cafe. Do you say, option A, I apologize for the inconvenience I have caused you? Or option B, oh, I'm so sorry.
Option B wins completely. Option A sounds like a corporate email. Oh, I'm so sorry is human. It's warm. It's real.
Now here's your challenge. Create your own sentence using any of the 12 phrases we learned today. Write it in the comments. It can be simple, it can be silly. Just write something, because writing it helps you remember it.
Conversation is more important than perfection. Always. The goal isn't to sound like a dictionary. The goal is to connect with people. And you can absolutely do that. Starting today.
Real conversation beats perfect grammar every single time. Remember that.
Wow. Okay, we covered so much today, and I am honestly so proud of everyone who stuck with us through this whole episode. You just learned 12 phrases that real people use every day in English-speaking countries around the world.
Let's quickly recap what we covered. First, we learned the introduction phrases. Hello, my name is, nice to meet you, how are you, and where are you from? Then we tackled the survival phrases. Can you repeat that? I don't understand. How much does this cost? And where is the bathroom?
And finally, we learned the connection phrases. I'd like, can you help me? I'm sorry, and thank you so much. 12 phrases, endless possibilities.
Here's a question I want you to sit with. Which of these 12 phrases do you think you'll actually use in real life this week? Not someday. This week. Think about it seriously.
And if you got value from this episode, and I really hope you did, please give it a like. Share it with a friend who's learning English, leave a comment with your answer, and most importantly, subscribe to Rahi Speaks so you never miss an episode. We're here every day or every 2 days with content made just for you.
Learning a language is a journey, and it's not always easy. But you showed up today.
You listened, you practiced, and you grew. That matters more than you know. Every single phrase you practice is one step closer to the confident English speaker you're becoming.
We're so grateful you chose to spend this time with us at Rahi Speaks. Keep going, keep practicing. And remember, you don't have to be perfect to be understood. You just have to be brave enough to try.
Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.